How about you stop running around me and just accept your fate? And die, bitch! Another deluxe bean? God damn it. Oh well. Got a low up out of it. So yeah, just run around for the hell of it. I actually ran into another gold beanie. I was kind of actively looking for him, but we don't need to go over that part. Just know that I finally found another one. And it didn't take that much time, actually. So let's just take this level up, take another deluxe bean, and be on our way. But anyway, welcome back, everybody, to our Let's Play Mario & Luigi Dream Team. This is your host, the MJ406. And, well, things are finally ramping up as we are now able to go to the next major area. Oh, man, I don't have any good boosts I can go for here. So I'll just take more BP. Why not? You'll need it eventually, Luigi. Just not right this minute. But, yeah. I happen to run into him in here. So, yeah. Just thought I'd, show you guys I did that. And, well, it's pretty much exactly what I thought. The golden bees take over a spawn point where another enemy is. So, you don't want to kill a lot of the other enemies if you're trying to get a gold bean in a spawn. If you just feel like running around the same area over and over again. Not that I would recommend it, but, Oh, wait, am I going forward? I am, aren't I? Well, at this point, you know what? Let me just time warp out of here. You guys see me in here enough. Let's just get out to where I wanted to go. Hello, Kylie. Long time no see. Look at that, fellas. Turn those scrambles into ace photos. So, yeah, remember how I said I was going to do these photos? Well, as you can see, I solved a lot of the level 1s and 2s ahead of time. And like I said, we're going to do all the level 3s. So, yep, I figured now's a good time to try to go over a lot of these. That's right, I just opened up the way for more plot, and we're doing more filler now. I know. Sad. But I'd rather get this out of the way, at least what I have for the moment, now, instead of, saving it all for one whole episode of hell. I'm still missing 2 sets of puzzles for 2 new areas. One we just unlocked, and, well, you can probably guess what the last one is. Anyway, let's go over these puzzles. And, well, to keep myself from not being a complete bore, I'm gonna, well, I got questions I can read off and try to discuss some things while I'm doing this. So, let's sort these puzzles out and try to do it in a speedy fashion, so you guys see what bean you get for each one. And like I said, the 3rd and 2nd place prizes, the first level 1 and level 2 prizes are the same. It's just money. So don't worry about that. Alright then, let's get started. The question I have for this one, what is the biggest holiday for your family? Ooh. Well, I guess that'd actually be pretty obvious now. That would be, yeah, it would be Christmas, right? No, it's Christmas. Don't be stupid. Right, I gotta make sure I go over the corner pieces. I mean, oh man, I was just thinking about dissing people that don't like Christmas. You're like, if you're not a Christian, you're a piece of shit. Your religion's wrong. Good lord, dude. Come on, we can't have that kind of, those anti-Semitic thoughts. God. Come on. I don't want to be known as somebody who's trying to, say my holiday's right, and people like the Jews are wrong. Yikes. Come on, that's the last thing we need. Yeah, I don't mean to put that thought in people's heads. But yeah, Christmas is, it's very special, because it's one of the only times I'm guaranteed to really be around, like, my entire family for the most part. My aunts and uncles and my brothers who have moved away, so, getting to see them is also nice. Although, sometimes, I guess, later on in life when you, have a big family, and you're, like, moving away somewhere because you gotta do something for your career and for their livelihoods, well, it's not exactly easy to be able to, well, meet up with family all the time. Why a lot of families tend to, share. They kind of split the years of when they see one family over the other. Kind of sad. But that's just the way it has to be. Also, you can't really celebrate with both families at once unless your families really like each other, don't mind having a massive gathering like that. Which I'd be all for. But, well, It doesn't really matter, as my dad's family is pretty much gone anyway, but... Either way, I do love the holiday for at least getting to see my family. And, well, it's just nice and pleasant to get to catch up with everyone, you know? Although, yeah, it's better for us than Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's when the political discussions happen, and that's when it gets shitty. Trust me. You don't want to be around my family for the holidays. At least for Thanksgiving. Because that's when a lot of the political stuff happened, and that's when it always goes off the rails. I hate them. I hate those conversations, and I go into them all the goddamn time. And again, hey, that's what happens. Family gatherings can be fun. I mean, there's only like a couple of my family members I'm not the biggest fan of running into. I mean, I'm not going to call them out, but, you know, there's always differing opinions amongst a group, which can be nice, but even still, when it gets really heated, it just gets really annoying. Heartbeat Deluxe! But yeah, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, or just a fun holiday for family in general, savor it. It's usually a very good time to be with your family. That's the way I always look at it. So yeah, the picture we have of people at Blipport, everybody arriving. I didn't even see the pictures being taken as we landed. So these pictures have just been scattered and torn apart after I found them. How come he got to actually get a parachute? Frickin' Broggy. And Peel Castle, level 3. Our first time jumping into the dream world through Luigi. So we can, go through that. I don't like this question. I'm going to do a different one. Okay, so next question I have. Do you usually achieve goals you set? Oh, good lord. You know, I kind of want a different question. Hang on. Have you ever had an accident while traveling? Ooh, there we go. That's a good one. Traveling accidents. Yeah, those can suck, too. I mean... Oh, right, it's down here. Wait, here? Okay. Yeah, traveling accidents are never fun. I still remember... I think I kind of talked about it one time. When, I think I mentioned it in one of my, Did I mention Kirby the Amazing Mirror, I think? I mentioned the fact that... I was coming home from, hanging out with one of my friends who lives in New Jersey, because, I'm around the Philadelphia area. And, well, it just so happens that my car started having problems. As in, well, one of my tires got shredded, apparently. So, yeah. I ended up having to go all the way home from there on a flat tire. And it sucked. In case you're asking, well, why didn't you call anybody? I don't know. I didn't think of it at the time, alright? It was pretty stupid, I must admit. Then again, yeah, it would be stupid to drive around on a flat tire. And yeah, that was a good long drive. I remember I got home, and my dad apparently woke up and heard the car, like, chugging along because, flat tire. He's like, oh, sounds like somebody's got a flat. Apparently my little brother said, hey, look, Matt's home. He knew immediately. Oh, shit, I said my name. Anyway, yeah. He said that, and my dad was like, oh, no. It's him, isn't it? Yep, it was me. I mean, I won't make that same mistake again. Look, I was in a rush. I didn't really know how to change a tire, and I did not want to try to panic trying to figure it out. So I just... Yeah. I didn't bother changing it. Funny thing is, though, my wheel didn't get damaged at all. Somehow. Which was miraculous. The only time it did get damaged was when I was trying to go to work one day, and some asshole sped down this really thin street, so I had to try to veer off to avoid hitting them. And oh, wouldn't you know it, I freaking hit the curb so hard it threw off my... It made me puncture my tire. Gee, who'd have thought that would happen? Some assholes, man. They just don't drive thoughtfully. Man, of course not. They're dicks. Why do they ever drive thoughtfully? Man. So yeah, I had to go late to work because of that. Actually, I think I had to get my dad to drive me around that day because of that. Ugh. There are some times I hate driving. As long as it's not like snow and roads that could kill me, I'm usually fine. But that one goddamn street, I nearly crashed there numerous times because people are just assholes. Okay, I was gonna say, I had another edge piece. I was wondering where the hell that was. But yeah, I never have good experiences with going along the road like that. It's gotta be here, right? Okay, I found your spot! Boom! Oh, the thing I was mentioning from the Kirby Amazing Mirror episode I had, whatever that was, Bros Beat Deluxe! Awesome! It was actually funny, I think that same trip, I was complaining about how, you know, it seemed like there was a weird smell in my car. It smelled, like, not good. It smelled like bad air. I thought maybe it was just, you know, something was in the car that didn't smell good. As soon as I got out of the state, I kid you not, the smell went away. It's like the New Jersey air was poisoning my lungs. Come on, it's not that bad. It was just a really weird coincidence, if you ask me. Ooh, nice photo, by the way. Everyone's like, yo, look at the fountain! Help! Help me, you morons! Ah. That was fun. I loved watching him suffer. Alright, let me see if I can have another one. Ooh, okay. If you could have any animal as a pet, what animal would you choose? That would Ooh, that's tough. I mean, for me, it's between two obvious answers. Either a cat or a dog. On the one hand, cats are a little easier to manage because they're smaller. So it would take, I mean, a little less effort, I would think. At the same time, however, well, cats are dicks. A dog is extremely loyal, but, I don't know. I would love to have a dog, but I would feel so bad if something happened to him. Because dogs are extremely loyal and dependent. Like, yo, dogs, you really gotta treat them like your best friends. I mean, yeah, they say they're man's best friend. And, well, dogs are for real, dude. They're so cool. Like, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of my parents' latest dog, the giant Saint Bernard. Because my mom thought it was like, oh, well, you know, it can't be as bad as it was, you know, in Beethoven. I'm sure they played that up. Yeah, you say that. And then once you see the drool coming everywhere, ruining everything in your goddamn house, you start thinking differently. Oh, man. It was dreadful. The drool was unreal. And while the dog liked to act like a child, and we got him when he was young, so he liked to try to eat our things. Like, he broke through my brother's phone, and he had to get a new one, because he managed to get a hold of it and started chewing on it. Like a dick. Yeah, dogs are great. I mean, I guess I've just never been good with big dogs. Maybe that's part of it. Because, well, yeah, big dogs can be very, very difficult. As I feel like a cat's easier to manage, despite them being assholes. But a dog is definitely more like a friend. But if you really want a bond with an animal like that, a dog is a great option. As well, I don't really feel like going for any other animal. I've never really been interested in something like, you know, a hamster or a guinea pig or... yeah, basically anything like that. At least I don't want to be one of the weird people that likes to have frickin' raccoons. I still don't get how my neighborhood Some people thought it was a good idea to have goddamn pet raccoons. Whoever's the one that started that, you suck. Frickin' pet raccoons. Unbelievable. They're freaking trash pandas. Why do you want those? They're gross. Like, seriously. I remember when we were chasing one of my other older dogs through the neighborhood before because he ran away and, well, he wasn't very cool when, you know, he got an opportunity to go out. He took it. But still, we were running through the neighborhood trying to find him. Eventually we found him, well, he was trying to, growl down somebody's raccoon who they had chained up in their front yard. It was like, who the hell keeps a pet raccoon? I still don't get this. That's still the one crazy thing I'll never understand. The person with the pet raccoon. Seriously. I feel like you just have to be stupid to want one. Oh no, am I crazy? Is it normal to want a pet raccoon? Have I been blind this whole time? Oh, please, I hope not. Because if I was... maybe I need to look up raccoons more. By the way, I don't trust them. Raccoons are assholes. And you can't tell me otherwise. God forbid I see anybody actually have another one. I dealt with enough cats and dogs in my day. I don't need to think about having another weird animal like that. Ugh. Well, my mom has talked about trying to get a bird when all the other pets she currently has are dead. Cool. And you want to pass that on to one of us? That's nice. I love to deal with a loud, annoying bird. I also don't like birds. They can be cool to watch, but I would never want to keep one near me, because that just sounds annoying. Birdhouse is enough, alright? You don't need to keep one caged up in your home. Let them fly free, damn it. Dozing Sands. Oh, wow. They kept track of us playing the game where we, bashed Trick Dozer, or whatever it is. God damn it, I already forgot his name. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's dead. I can refight him as much as I want. But, well, yeah. Let's just solve this. Would you rather be homeless or live without family and friends? Yikes. Well, if you had good friends, you probably wouldn't really end up homeless, would you? I would suspect, anyway. If you have friends that are doing well off enough for themselves, I'm sure you can find a way to be able to, you know, make yourself not homeless. I don't know, that quite doesn't sound great. Like, I feel like you probably wouldn't have that problem if you, you know, had good friends. Because, you know, a good friend, as long as they can provide for you, of course, and themselves, they should be able to help you not be homeless, which would be nice. I would hope that somebody dependent like that would be a good friend of yours. I was gonna say, you probably fucked up somewhere in life if you ended up being homeless. That's not necessarily true. Something bad could have happened, like your whole house could have burned down or something. Yeah. Okay. I guess now I think about it, there is some merit to that question. But, well, it depends on how well you provide for yourself. Because I know, one of my old bosses, well, his boss, it was like, I think like less than a year after she started working there. Yeah, it was like months after she started working there. Her, like, whole house burned down. It's like, damn! Apparently there was a fire overnight. They had to get escorted out, and, well, yeah. She lost her home. I mean, she had enough money she was able to make do, but she also did GoFundMe so she could reduce the burden on herself to pay for a whole new home. Or, like, repair the damage they had, but... yeah, she's basically without a good home for a good while. Like, it sucks. I feel like being homeless is more on you, that you kind of put yourself in a situation. Although accidents can happen that can put you in a really bad situation in life as well. Like if you have a major work accident or something, then you might not be able to keep getting money or be able to supply yourself or anything. You're in the hospital for a long time, not able to get somebody to help you out with things or pay your bills. Life can take a really drastic turn. It really can. It's depressing. Why did I pick this question? It sounds horrible. It's making me think about life. Ugh. Come on. Play these games to get away from real life. Why are you making me think about it so much? Yeah. Well, I guess it's good to think about it once in a while at least. Because, you know, backup options. I mean, if you're young enough and you really have something bad happen, you always have your parents to fall back on, at least I would think. And again, you probably shouldn't be going against your parents' word anyway, especially if you're planning on living with them. Let's just say I know some people who are having difficulty with their family, and they think they're in the right, but they're really not. They're like they like disobey them all the time, and then they think they're in the right because they're being out of control, or they're, you know, not respecting what I want to do. They're not giving me the respect I deserve. Hey! Hey! Those are your fucking parents! I don't care what you gotta say. If you're living under their goddamn roof, getting a lot of care and needs from them, you should respect them. You don't always have to agree with them. You can get in fights. But if you disrespect the effort they do to take care of you, you're an asshole. Never disrespect your parents or your close family, ever. I mean, yeah, arguments, fights, those can happen, but don't treat them like they're second to anything else you need in life. And I'm somebody who believes that, well, you and your family, you fucked up. You done fucked up. Okay, we got Wakeport level 3 already done. Now Pajama Jaw. We have, well, us doing our Brothers Cyclone, thanks to the help of the Massive Brothers, and, well, frickin' Mamoshka staring down at us. And Dreambird seems to be enjoying our spinning, too. What a dick. Okay, can I not get a question this time that makes me question my life choices? Like, oh, that just made me feel bad. Why do humans find things other than humans beautiful? Can I try something new? How about a person's life? What about a person's life? God damn it, these questions are terrible. I should probably start looking somewhere else for some of these questions. Yeah, well, in case you guys are aware, if I sound a little, like, groggy or not super enthusiastic, well, I am recovering off a slight hangover. I was hanging out with my brother and I kind of got a little carried away. Well, it wasn't true. I gotta spoil a little something. It was actually for it was for an episode of one of the series I'm doing, actually. It's, well, don't worry about it, but yeah, I did a gag, had a beer, and I drank it. And then the day went on, I thought, you know, I could probably drink some more. Little did I know, I was drinking my way to having a rough night. Ugh. Would have been cool if I had somebody to hang out with, but my brother was busy with work because of fricking dealing with some pipes or whatever. They're cleaning some stuff up in the hallway where he works or whatever. He does HVAC, so, you know, he does a lot of things. But, yeah, I was drinking by myself most of the day. It was kind of depressing. And, yeah, long story short, my head still hurts a little bit. I definitely overdid it. But, well, if you want to throw away your money to get drunk like that, feel free. I don't think I'm going to drink for a while, though. Don't worry, I'm not an alcoholic. Believe me. I deal with enough alcoholics in my life that I know not to get too carried away all the time. It's just, I think I mentioned before, my family has a history of alcoholism. I don't want to say it's genetic, but at the same time, it seems like a lot of our family members have some issues with things like that. Alcoholism. Not fun. I mean, it's basically a drug. If you didn't think of it as a drug, it's a drug. You get addicted to it, you think you need it to help yourself get through the day, and then later you're going to end up destroying your life. Yeah, that shit can happen, and it's not good. You never want to have your life destroyed over getting a goddamn... Something you enjoy should not be deprecating your life. That's more or less all I need to say about it. Because, well, I know my brothers were big on weed back in the day. They've been a lot better with their money recently, so they haven't had a problem now, but damn, I went fast. Yeah, also coffee's a drug. Caffeine. So yeah, you know, coffee and tea. You don't think they're drugs, but you get addicted to the caffeine. That is kind of a drug in itself. It's just more safe. And it helps you perform better temporarily. It's not like the other ones like alcohol and marijuana, where it kind of deprecates your thinking. So it kind of, you know, it's not good to have before doing something like going to work. Alright, let's knock out this last one real quick. Driftwood Shore. Getting ready to throw Peach into a dream world. Oh, little do we know, it was all the freaking evil trio the whole time. Those bastards. Oh man, I need a better question. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you? Oh no. Oh no. I have a feel I'm about to enter some dark territory and pick out something traumatic from my past with this question. I mean, it's not wrong, maybe. The funniest thing that happened to me, that's a tough one. I feel like my life is nothing but disappointment. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. Although, it is kind of hard for me to think about what the funniest thing is that happened to me. As well, a lot of things have happened. I could probably talk about something like my brother's past. Oh god, our childhoods were pretty dumb though. Then again, whose childhood was it? If you say your childhood wasn't dumb, you're a liar. I know that because everybody's childhood is dumb. So don't you dare try to cover it up. But anyway, yeah. I remember we had a lot of stuff with like our swing set and our trampoline. Yeah, the trampoline. That was one. Oh, God. Trampolines can be fun. Unless you nearly break your neck on them numerous times like I did. I remember we used to do this thing where my brothers would all jump together to launch me up. Because I really love the idea of getting flown up super high. Yeah, with how life-endangering it is. You wonder why a lot of insurance companies don't like trying to take care of those that have a trampoline in their home. It's extremely risky because it's probably going to get somebody killed. The insurance company will be screwed out of their wallets for that, too. They have to pay so much just for the insurance of taking care of you and your stupid asses from having that damn trampoline. But it was fun. They launched me up. I remember a couple times I, landed, my neck was going to hit the bar on the edge. But thankfully, I managed to, I think the one time that happened, my neck was going to land on it. I somehow pulled my arms out to grab the edge. I, kind of did it in a way I ended up, flipping around to underside the trampoline and not landing. I just hit the underside of the, bouncy part of the trampoline. It was a goddamn miracle that did not kill me. So the funniest thing that happened to you was a near-death experience? I mean, there's also the time I cut my thumb at work trying to cut an apple. And then the apple made me look like an asshole. By cutting me! Like a dick. Yeah, that was a fun story. It was more because of all the hospital trips I had to do, too. That was not fun at all. And again, yeah, having to go to the hospital for something that could have killed you. I wouldn't imagine that being very fun. Well, it wasn't going to kill me, but I do still have the very tip of my thumb amputated. It's gone because of that whole incident. So, yeah. There's one thing I learned from that. I got to cut things more carefully when I'm cutting up food and fruit and things like that. It taught me a valuable lesson. It taught me, watch your goddamn fingers when you're using a knife, you dumbass! At least it's not like somebody else, not like the sous chef of the kitchen I used to work at, where they frickin' cut their hand through the frickin' meat slicer. You worked there for over 20 years. How do you still make that mistake? You get careless. When you're cutting things like food, pay close attention, damn it! Thanks, boys. I'll keep my peepers peeled for you. And there we go. We're done all the puzzles for now. See, it wasn't so bad. Are you still working on your biography? I said we're going to worry about that later. All right? I'm not actually going to do a biography. Yeah, sure you're not. It sounds like you're prepping for one. The story of you and your cut finger and your lost pride. All right, you can screw off, man. I kind of like not talking to you for an episode. Huh, I actually shut him up. All right, well, there we go. We got through all those puzzles. Sorry for the filler, which, speaking of which, we got one more thing we can do for filler. Oh, no! Yep. Remember that little snipe shot game? No! Yep, we're doing it again. I'm going to keep doing it till I win. But, you know, cut footage, all that. So more filler. But I really want to get them taken care of because we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, actually. We got through our massive filler arc, and now we're almost ready to progress. So next time, I'm going to do some last-minute cleanup. And then once we do that, we're going to go on, finally, to the, woods. So we can hopefully use it, put this ulti bed to use, and actually get it made. Man, you'd think the bed would just be like a super comfortable tatami mat, but they really want this to be a luscious bed. Good lord. Luigi can already sleep easily enough. How much are you going to conk him out with this? I feel like he's going to fall into a coma if he falls asleep on this thing.